welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a reading all about the next person that you're going to be physical with. So we're going to give this a go. Hopefully this actually ends up on the YouTubes. So today we have 4 groups. We're going to be looking into the next person that you're going to be doing some things with, and yeah, we're going to be seeing how this goes today. So let's all pray together. So we have 4 groups here. We have group number 1 with the selenite, group 2 with the amazonite, group 3 with the pink manganese calcite, and group number 4 with the rhodonite. So those are the 4 groups today, and we're going to be seeing the next person who you're going to be physical with and what's going to be going on and all those beautiful things. So let's get started. Start off with group number 1 with the selenite. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me, then all the information is down below. And yeah, I do Zoom readings, tea leaf readings. I also do I can't get my words out. I do drawing your soulmate as well. So I do drawing readings, tea leaf readings, Zoom readings, all the things. So that's all down below. Please message me if you'd like to book with me through my email or Instagram. I also have a crystal shop down below. And that is all the information. So let's get started with group number 1 with the selenite. Let's see who you are bringing in. Hello, group number 1, let's get started with your reading. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky, it's really hard to get it to balance at the moment, so hopefully it's okay. So you guys got this beautiful little rune here, so we're going to be looking into her and see what she represents. So she is called no, that's the wrong one. I was going to say that's Laguz, but that's not. Okay, let me see, I've got my little booklet here. So let's see if we can find her. So she is you, oh my god, where's my words today? Y-E-W, and it's called E-Waz. So E-I-H-W-A-Z, and it represents transformation, connection, reliability, and divinity. So this is really, really nice. So what this first of all tells me is that you are most likely going to be connecting with someone who's very, very special. This isn't just somebody who you're going to be doing things with and it's going to be, you know, nothing of the sort. It's going to be in and out, shake it all about, you know. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a very strong connection where both of you feel really, really comfortable with each other, and you're both you feel like you do feel a very, very strong connection. This does feel like a soulmate. This does feel like somebody who is going to provide you with a lot of stability and something that's long lasting, something you really probably haven't had before or haven't had for such a long time. And I like that you guys chose selenite for this group, because what selenite represents is a very high vibration. It's very cleansing, it's very clearing. So if you guys are wanting a connection that just is very different to what you're used to, then this is that. So I do feel like you're most likely going to be physical within the next probably like 3 weeks to 3 months of getting to know this person. You will be taking it slowly just because you feel that that's kind of how you want to go about it. There's definitely a sense of this is a connection, like this is you on one end and this is them on the other end, and you're both connecting up. It's kind of like a plug to a plug socket. Like you got to get the right plug to the right plug socket. You can't just put like a, you know, say a US plug in a UK plug socket, if you know what I'm saying. Like basically you can't always just connect stuff up and, you know, that's going to be your partnership. You basically can't fix relationships. That's kind of what I'm saying. You can't make things work. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately, even though us, especially as women and feminines, we try to create that, but it doesn't really happen. It doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. It's just a thing. So we have this little rune here. I really feel like I want to pull just one more actually. So we're going to leave her there and we're going to get one more. So I have my little baggie here. My little baggie of wonder. Let's see. I'm getting like the number 8 for you guys, so it could be within 8 months, 8 weeks that you attract this person in. Ooh, hello. Let's have a look at this one. So this one is all about awakening. So you guys have a very high vibe to this group. So you're not just going to have anybody in your life. This is somebody very, very special. So this is awakening, clarity, new beginnings, and coming of age. I mean, come on, that's amazing. So for some of you guys, you could be more on the mature side of the age range. So you could be between, say, 50s to 70s, possibly. This could be your group. It could be also that you're wanting somebody who is very mature. It isn't just going to be isn't just going to be anyone. This is going to be somebody who's really going to provide you with a lot of stability, which I think is something you just really need. You're not just going to give your body away to everybody who asks for it, essentially. So, all right. Okay, so we have the Democrat, number one. I'm going to try and bring this lighting down a little bit. I feel like it's just slightly too bright. Sorry if you guys can see the shaking in the camera. That's better. Okay, so with the Democrat, this is, like I say, a very sensible relationship, very, very sensible. So this is a connection that, like I say, you probably would have been waiting for this for quite a long time. You know, it's not just going to be something that is, you know, you've already been in a relationship like a month ago. It's not going to be that type of connection. So if you are, you know, possibly feeling that intensity, that desperation for connection, then it most likely will be friendship first that you're going to attract, whether it be this person or somebody else. It's definitely going to be a relationship coming towards you that's going to pop up. I feel also with the Democrat, this is saying like just to take things slowly. This will be forcing you to take things slowly. This will be kind of forcing you to take literally just one step at a time. That's basically how it's going to work. So let's get you an energy card. Let's see how this relationship is, what it's going to be like. Magnetic stimulus, beautiful. Let's get another one. Judgmental. So I feel what they're showing me is this is the past and this is the future. You have basically, you're quite an intense person. I feel from this group, you're somebody who's quite intense. So what I see is how you like manifest stuff, how you attract stuff in. This is either all or nothing. So when it comes to the judgmental card here, what this is showing me is you've basically attracted that within other people, like really, really intense people. And the next person you're going to be with is going to be really, really hot, really steamy, and it's going to be really intense all in one go. So you will probably want to be physical with this person like straight away. Like you're going to want to, you know, jump on them pretty much. So that's going to be very different to what you're used to. You may also have had really bad experiences with intimacy. And you may have really struggled to get close to people because of what you've had before. You may have had some really uncomfortable situations with partners. This person is going to heal whatever, I'm hearing whatever they've left. I'm hearing whatever those people have left. That's what this person's saying to you. Whatever these other people have left, I'm going to help you heal what's going on there. Of course, it is up to you how you heal it. It's up to you how you accept, if you accept that help or not. But what I see is that this person's really kind and really gentle, and there's not going to be any question about if this is the right person to be with and be physical with and have that physical connection. So that's really, really lovely. I really like that actually. That feels really good. So let's have a look and see how this relationship, this connection, I feel like it is a relationship. Maybe not all of these piles are going to be a relationship. So we're just going to see, obviously we just kind of go with the flow with these readings because obviously Spirit has something else in mind that I can't always see. So how are you going to meet this person? How are you going to meet this person? Okay, so it's when you've planted down some roots. It's when you have gotten more comfortable with getting closer to new people. I do feel like for you guys, it's definitely about commitment. There's definitely something about I have to be fully committed to you. One thing I will say is I don't see you being physical with anyone before you meet this person. I think it's literally just going to be not really being physical with anyone, and then you're going to meet this person. Like it's going to be, I want to say quite empty. That's what they're telling me, an empty space, but it doesn't feel empty. It's just, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting like as a spiritual message. It's like there's no person filling that gap, and literally, and then oh my god, my throat. No one filling that gap, and then they suddenly like someone comes in. That's why you are single for this amount of time, because you don't want to just be around anyone. That's not the type of person that you want to be with, you know. That's definitely not the type of energy you want. So let's have a look and see the style of the physical intimacy. Let's see the style of it. Oh, it's just so high vibrational, guys, honestly. But you're going to absolutely love this person's body. Their body just fascinates you, especially their peen or their vagine. It's going to really entice you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You love their skin tone, skin colour as well. That is just really you just love that. You just can't get enough of it. And when you both are together and you're touching each other, it just is very pretty. It feels very pretty. It feels really, really, it just feels like so coddled and comfortable and easy. At this moment, I do feel like your mind is in a lot of chaos. I feel like you are really, really wanting to connect physically with somebody, and I will say you are going to have that. Like, you're not just going to be by yourself. I am so desperate to whip out my intimate tarot, but I can't because YouTube is such a butthole. So we're just going to pull out the normal tarot today. Okay. Tell me about this relationship. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck. Yes, that's what you're going to be saying when you're having sex with this person. When you're being intimate with this person, you are going to be absolutely loving it. Okay, so this is going to be a different type of connection that it's really hard to explain because you've never experienced it. So trying to explain it's kind of interesting. It's like you are having to adapt to it. It's not the type of connection that you're used to. Most of them you're used to fixing and adjusting for. This person will do everything for you. So when you are being physical and intimate, they're going to be doing all the things to you. Like, I see lots of legs being open, and I see that this person is going down on you a lot, and you're used to doing that to them. So that's very, very new for you. And this is really, really funny. There is literally a bird outside, and it's a massive, massive bird of prey, and it just dives down, as I said, going down, like literally doing oral and stuff like that. That's so funny. So literally that's what you're doing. You're diving deep into this connection. There's definitely a sense of trust that you have with this person that you've never had with anyone else. So I will say, I really want you to take it slowly, and if any kind of trauma comes out about being intimate or physical with somebody, just let it come out. It's okay. It's okay for that to happen. It's very, very normal, because if this is something that you've wanted for such a long time, that's okay, you know. So in terms of the intimacy, I feel like there's going to be a lot of hand holding. There is going to be a lot of eye contact. This person has dark hair. To me, they look like they have dark hair. They also are most likely a Pisces and a Taurus. They feel either like a Pisces or a Taurus. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see any other cards that want to come out. Okay, we have the energy card. They are very extroverted. I love that. You'll keep the door open when you're being physical, so that makes you feel safe. You may be somebody who likes having the door shut when you are sleeping, but when you're with this person, they give you this sense of safety that you're like, do you know what, I can keep that door open. And literally that's what you're doing, especially with your legs. You're keeping that door open, which is so nice. And I love that. I'm just going to show you this card. Yum, I love that so much. There's going to be a sense of this person tasting really nice. They smell really good too. This person's got really nice, like really intense smell to them. You know when you smell like a really strong candle and it lingers for a long time? That's this person. So they may have a sense of like a certain perfume, a certain aftershave, a certain... Yeah, it just feels very masculine. Obviously, if you want them female or feminine, they're going to have that feminine smell. But if they have if you want a masculine, they're going to have this type of masculine scent. It's really hard to explain without sounding kind of creepy. But obviously, we are human beings, and we are, squishy beings. So we like to do things on a squishy way. So when you're being physical, it's going to be squishy. It's going to be wet, and this person's going to be able to try new things that you've always wanted to do, but you've not found the quote unquote like right person to do it with. You know. So you will also, which is really lovely for you, bring in a lot of spirituality when you're physical. You will probably light some incense. You will. Also, one thing I'm hearing is I'm scared of being unclean. You may have been with people who maybe have judged you for, not washing before doing stuff physically or whatever. It's like everything has to be what they want. And with this person, it literally is a very, very, very 50-50 connection, which is exactly what all connections should be like anyway. But with the overstimulated card, this person is just very, very gentle. They are very overstimulated because they are very sensitive, and they are very sensitive like sexually too. So when you are actually being physical, like they are very, very, their body's very sensitive. They can feel and they can touch stuff, and they can feel it on such an immense level because they're an empath. Like they feel stuff really hard. emphasis on that word. And the fact we have flirtatious is so lovely. Very, very gentle, light, fluffy energy. This person with a door, I feel also they might invite you to their place when you first are doing things. I think that it's going to be their place that you're going to do things at. That's going to be the main place that you feel most safe. And I'm also feeling like this person, I keep getting the word safe with this person. So it might be that you struggle with safety in connection. So this is something that you are automatically going to bring in when you meet this person. Okay, so let's see what you're going to be doing when you meet this person, just to give you an idea of where you're going to be when you meet them. Okay, so the sun in the 5th house, we have Leo. That is really nice. So you're going to be in a very creative job, or you're going to be working on a project that you're really passionate about. You're also going to be working on your sense of self-worth and pleasure, and being able to receive pleasure, being able to receive happiness, and know you're deserving of that and things like that, because that's what Leo rules. It's romantic, it's very creative, it's very much about enjoyment and fun and happiness. So with this Leo sun, this person could also be a Leo sun, but also this person's very magnetic. They are really intense when it comes to being physical. Like, I really wish I could tell you all the details, but it's so difficult doing it on this platform. But basically, they want to F you raw, like really, really raw, like really hard and really intense. And that's basically what I'm feeling. It just is like, now that I know who you are, you both lock eyes, and then you see each other, and it just feels very soulmate-ish. It feels really calm, but also really intense. It's like I can feel the intensity, but I'm not scared of it. Does that make sense? When you really like someone, you can get really scared about like asking them out or talking to them or whatever. But like, there's none of that with this person. Like, you're not really scared of that or anything else. Let's see, is there anything else that wants to come out? I want to see what chakra you're working on to manifest this person. There we go. I mean, come on. You are definitely a psychic. You are definitely somebody who is very, very, very intelligent. You are very, very connected to the divine. I'm hearing, why wouldn't you be? You are very, very spiritually connected. The more meditation you do, the more you connect to what isn't physical, will bring in this person quicker. You're most likely going to dream about them. They are your mystery man or mystery woman, 100%. I really feel that is the crown chakra. Could also be a third eye, but feels very crown. Also, you could be a psychic, and you could be somebody who is very sensitive. You can pick up on new energies, so that's definitely a possibility. So let's get you just a couple more cards. I want to pull you a couple of cards around this person's personality. We're going to see what type of person they are. Let's see, anything about them. Let's move these away. They also, what I love about this is it's going to be a really fun physical connection. So when you are physical, you're going to have so much fun. It's going to be happy, it's going to be joyful, they're going to make you laugh so much. I'm hearing you don't know what you want. And it's actually really interesting, because on a higher level, that makes sense. But when I say it out loud, it sounds really weird. It sounds like I'm being kind of like, oh, you don't know what you want. But like, actually, on a spiritual level, it feels like you don't know what you want. Like, when you actually say, like, I want this type of person, when this person comes in, they'll be the right person, but it's not sort of somebody you would have chosen. Your intuition would have chosen. You'll be like, yeah, that's the right person, but I wouldn't have chosen them just by looking at them or on paper. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's my perfect person. Yeah, this person has been waiting for you for a very long time. They could have just gone through their retrograde. Their Saturn retrograde. So, no, not retrograde. Is it Saturn? Saturn return, sorry. They could have gone through their Saturn returns. They could be around 27 to 30 or around late 50s. Okay, so that could be their age, just as an example. I'm hearing I already know who you are. So this person already knows who you are. Like, I feel this person's also going through a lot of physical stuff. Like, they're going through a lot of just like home stuff right now. So that's definitely why you haven't connected, because they're not ready for that relationship right now, because it's going to be really intense. It's not just going to be like a little thing on the side. It's going to be like, boom, that's your man or your woman. This person is also very creative. They love being creative. They have so many ideas. They're somebody who you're going to go to for creative advice. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm feeling. I feel like this person's got really short hair as well. If they're a female, they may have like a pixie cut, or they may have a shaved head, they may have like a bob, something like that. They don't have long hair, I don't feel. But male, they do have definitely very short hair. Definitely something you can grab onto though. So that is your reading. I hope that resonated with you guys. I'm sorry it's not as intense as I always do it, but that is just the way this platform is, unfortunately, but that's it. So I hope it resonated with you guys. I hope you liked this reading either way, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose Amazonite. I always get this one wrong. Amazonite? Is this Amazonite? I'm just going to say it's Amazonite. I love this crystal. She is very oceanic. She just feels really sensitive, really light, very connected to the divine, and very mermaidy, you know. So I'm picking up also your person, this person you're connecting with loves surfing. So yeah, I do feel like for some of you guys this could be just a short-term connection. If you don't want a short-term connection, if you know that you want something long-term, then yes, it could be something long-term. I'm hearing it's just not something you don't want. So obviously we don't have control over how long connections are, but this isn't going to be something you don't want. This is something you definitely 100% want. Okay, so with this rune here, I'm just going to whip out my little booklet and we're just going to read what this says. So this is the ox, that's what it's called. It's also called Urux, so U-R-U-Z, and it's all to do with strength, endurance, hard work and vitality. This person, massive hard worker. You are also a really, really hard worker. And I feel like also you have waited for this person for a very, very long time. And this is definitely all about stability, and it's about you creating stability before you manifest this person. I'm hearing getting my roots down, getting myself on solid ground. That's what you are definitely attracting in. Okay, so let's get you another rune. I want to have a look and see if there's anything else. So let's have one about the relationship. What's the relationship going to be like? Ooh. I'm seeing like someone flicking through TV channels. So it might be you on a dating site, like flicking through all the people, and you're just like, nope. So only specific people resonate with you. That's kind of what I'm getting from this group. So with the X, this is Jibo, gift, generosity, charity, talents and blessings, and then growth, renewal, fertility and creation. This is birch, so gift and birch. What I feel for this, you're most likely going to have a baby with this person. So contraception up if you don't want to, or if you're not ready, or if this is somebody that you just want to have a little fling with, just be very aware of that. There is going to be growth here. So there's so many like messages here. So it could be a friendship. It could be a long-term relationship. It feels like something that I'm hearing, what's that phrase where it's like I'm hearing like hell on earth that this was going to happen, something like that. There's no way in hell that this is going to happen. That's what I'm feeling. You like this person, okay? You're trying not to like this person. That's the sort of connection it is. But if you are wanting a relationship, it's going to be very, very, very nice. Very much lots of words, lots of lots of travel. It's going to be really insightful. It's going to create a strong understanding of relationships for you. You may be going through a lot of corruption in your relationships. You might just be seeing things like really honestly right now, with people thinking, I thought it was going to be a certain way and it's not. You're awakening to how people really are, people's true colours. Where we have renewal, growth and fertility. What I see is it's like a tiny seed, and you wait for it to grow, and it grows like a little bit, and then you kind of leave it and you think, that's never going to grow, and it's like a massive tree once you left it for a while and you come back. That's what this connection is. So it might be that you come into this connection, you meet this person, and it's just a fling, or you have an idea of what it's going to be, and the universe has other plans. And what I see is I want you to really trust your intuition on this one, because it isn't about how this person feels about you. Of course, you'll know if they are treating you right, then of course they will be your person. That could be a potential relationship. But I really want you to trust your intuition on this. There is no way, I'm hearing no way in hell that I keep hearing that. There's no way in hell. There's something about you logically thinking about it, like not to logically keep thinking about it, because you will kind of like possibly, you're very scared about it. You're very, very scared, but that's okay. That's okay. This is a very interesting connection. I feel like a lot of you guys are fixed signs who've chosen this group. I'm picking up on like you're possibly a Leo or an Aquarius. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so I want to definitely pull another rune actually. I like pulling the runes today. I'm really vibing with that. I really feel like you're going to both love walking in nature. So if you want to like connect with each other before getting physical, a date or like a little day where you're both out in nature will be very relaxing for you. What's this person like? What's this person like? Ooh, they like gaming. They like things quite technological, but they are very down to earth. They have a balance with technology, which is very good to hear from this group. So we have this one here, which is, this is Jera, harvest. Endings and beginnings, a cycle of life, growth and abundance. This is this person. And then this here is Hagalaz, hail, change, destruction, weathering the storm and being tested. Oh my God. Right, so that's basically this person at this moment. They're going through a really big cycle. I feel this person, okay, if you are at a soul level ready for a relationship, this person will definitely want one with you, because they can tell that they have basically gone through such short-term relationships, they can't do it anymore. They're like, I can't do it anymore. So if you think both of you want, it's like those rom-coms where it's like they both like each other, but they don't tell each other. So then they get with other people and then they're jealous of them and all this stuff. It's like a mess. But what I'm seeing is, I'm hearing you can make this very simple, as long as you stick to your intuition and listen to your intuition. This one's really cute. I really like the way this looks as well. It seems to me this person looks back a lot, like looks in the past and looks into the future a lot. They're quite an anxious person. They are an overthinker, which actually I'm hearing intuitively, this is what they're telling me, it's quite funny. Overthinkers are actually a really good partner, because what they do is they're very attentive and they are very creative. So that's the sort of person that you're probably going to attract. This can be a very short-term situation, so like I say, if that's something you want, you may be wanting just a distraction. I'm going to be very blunt with that, because you know, sometimes we want that. So if you're going through something and you want a distraction, this is actually a really good person to be around, because at that moment they may want to be with you, but you're both not ready to have that relationship right there and then, so you both are physical. But when you are physical, that's going to awaken you both to the connection. It's going to be really complicated, but also good. Once you establish how you feel about it, you're going to be fine. I think also the main thing is just to trust your intuition and trust, basically just keep trusting that your intuition will tell you what to do. And I think also because you have been messed around so many times, you definitely struggle to trust that intuition. Like, you really do struggle with that. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling, but it's going to be healing itself. Okay, so let's see about this relationship. Let's see what type of connection this is that's coming in. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. Right, you are very independent. You're somebody who is used to doing things by themselves. You don't want to be independent, but you are. I mean, independency is a really good thing, but if it gets out of hand, it can be too much and you can kind of push people away. For you, what I'm seeing is you've been single for a long time. You're not used to having somebody around. So this is going to be quite interesting. The connection is very heroic. It feels like a saving grace for you. It feels like a massive saving grace. Which is, if it sounds like, you don't want to kind of rely on this person for everything, but it does. It feels very heroic. It feels really intense, and it is going to sweep you off your feet. When you are physical with this person, it's going to be really overwhelming, because you haven't done anything for a while, so it's going to take a little bit getting used to. Also, like group number one, you may have had some uncomfortable experiences with being physical, so it might have been that, somebody didn't, you had to accommodate that person, or you're very scared of doing things or showing up fully for yourself. Maybe you're scared of showing your emotional side. This person, I'm hearing you say in your head, I'm not going to compromise, which is really, really good. And I'm hearing, well fucking done. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's have a little look into the relationship a little bit more. Let's see. Nice, we have magnetic stimulus. That's what group number one got as well. You might be drawn to watch group number 1, 2 as well. So 1 and 2. This person's very tall. If you want someone who's taller than you, yeah, this person is very tall. Yeah, lovely. All right, that's the connection. It's going to be you're going to both listen in really, really strongly. You'll both love communicating. Communication style is just constant communication, constant texting. You're both going to be around each other a lot. This relationship will change from one thing to another quite quickly. So if you are going to think this is going to be a fling, it could end up being a relationship. Or if it's a fling, it could be it suddenly ends and it's like then there's no relationship. It's going to be very quick and fast. I don't think you're going to take it slowly. I think it's going to be really, really quick. You're going to have a lot of doubt about this relationship, about this type of connection. And if I really want to say, like you're saying to me, from a higher self perspective here, I don't want to compromise. So I really want to tell you, if they say I want to have a fling and you really don't want that, please do not get with this person out of the need for distraction, out of need for, something to get your mind off of things. No, it's not about that. This is your body, sacred body here. Really, really, look after your body, okay? It isn't about this person, it's about pleasing anyone else. So listen to that intuition. This person is a massively good listener. That's going to really turn you on, is the fact that they love listening. They are very, very understanding, very gentle. Okay, so you could easily meet this person through, so many different ways actually. So you could meet them through a community, you could meet them through friends, you could meet them through your hometown in some way. Okay, we have the 11th house here, which is all about groups and connections and things like that. So what that's showing to me is that you guys are definitely going to connect to this person from a distance at first, and then you're going to understand who this person is. Definitely. Can we get more clarification on that 11th house? That feels more to me that it could be online. It's online. There's a lot of communication. Right, so you could meet them through on Instagram and Facebook and stuff where it says, this person knows this person, maybe you should follow them. Your friend knows this person, maybe you should follow them. It's kind of like that. They might pop up randomly on your suggested friends. You can meet them through that. It could be also through a friend. It definitely feels like it's something to do with a friend, because somebody already knows this person, so they're going to give you a kind of like heads up, this person's really amazing. But it could also be that you meet this person through an online friend. So it's it's kind of lots of different scenarios here. So I'm sorry I'm being so broad. But yeah, that's one thing. I'm getting so many different things here. Okay. All right, let's get you a couple of cards. Let's see the situation. Let's see anything about this situation. Yeah, it's gonna be really random. Why am I getting Ghostbusters in my head? That's so random. Okay. I'm seeing this person touching you and you're like, get your hands off me. Yeah, it feels like you are very stuck. You're very stuck at the time. So I want to just tell you, you are actually going to really, really enjoy this person. You just got to give yourself some time. Okay. Your cup is overspilling, especially if you're a woman. Your physical body is going to be like shaking, and there's going to be a lot of wetness everywhere. If you're a man, wetness too, but when you're a woman and you can squirt, that's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of water going everywhere. So it feels to me like I want you to really just be yourself as much as possible. You're used to a lot of conflict in these types of relationships. This isn't that type of relationship. It isn't a conflicting relationship. You feel really comfortable with them. They also have their own house. They love driving. They have all the physical amenities. I feel like you might have sex in their car. You might do things physically in kind of away from the house. You're keeping it a secret for now. You might do things in like a hotel room, or I feel like a garage. Maybe you have like an outhouse or something. It feels to me like you're not doing it in the house. So when you are physical, you also going to be kind of scared of their penis. So their middle part between their legs, you might be kind of scared of it because of the size. So if your sort of person is going to be with somebody who's a male, then lube it up. If you are a woman, if you are going to be with a woman and you're looking at the woman, that's going to be the sort of person you're attracted to. You're gonna love their upper chest. Like, their chest is amazing. This is so funny. I'm seeing when you look at their chest, your eyes widen. That is so funny. I love that so much. Okay, let's see what else I'm getting. So there's definitely this calmness about both of you. It is going to be full on very intense, because that's obviously what happens when you meet people for the first time, and it's going to cool down a little bit. This person is going to be open to you very quickly, emotionally. They're going to be, emotionally open to you very quickly. This is something you're not used to, especially from possibly the opposite sex. If you're attracted to the opposite sex, or with men, if you're the sort of person who's with men, you are not used to that, and this is going to be very interesting for you. They like that you're so independent. They're very interested in your job as well. They love your job. They're very interested in that. So when you are in the bedroom, let's see what type of energy we have going on here. Let's see what wants to come out here. Wow, so it definitely could be a relationship. We've got the Lovers. You are climaxing really, like, a lot, 3 or 4 times basically, so get ready for that. That's amazing. And we have Explore, and then we have Home. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm picking up, is when you are physical, you are in your head a lot. So I will say, just be really honest with this person and tell them how you feel. It's okay to, say that. And if they get scared, and if it's like, oh, it's just a fling, we can't do that. It's like, well, if you want a relationship, and you want to be emotionally vulnerable, go for it. I think you're also going to get a lot of dreams about this person. You're going to kind of understand how they're going to come in that way. When they come into your dreams, you're like, whoa. It's going to be kind of it's going to be very, very intense. Right, so let's get a couple of astrology cards. Let's see what this type of person is like, what their personality is like. Okay, we have Mercury. We have Opposition. This person's got a really sexy voice. They're very grounded. They're going to really ground you a lot. Interesting. Okay, you're both really similar. This person has green eyes, I feel, brown hair. They have pale skin, quite tall, and they like to wear the colour blue. They also love to hug you. Like, if this person's taller than you, that is going to be so nice for you, because I see like a hugging, like when they hug you, it feels like it just feels so cozy. It feels amazing. This person likes to be on top a lot. They like to be on top of you. They like to insert a lot, that's what they're telling me. And they also, okay, this is going to be quite interesting. This style of intimacy that you haven't had before, it's going to take a while getting used to, because it's going to be amazing, and you're not used to that. You may have had some really uncomfortable situations with people where you couldn't either climax, or you didn't feel comfortable, or you didn't feel accepted. This person, I don't feel like that. I feel like it's going to be really easy. This person is a water baby. They feel to me like a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They feel really emotionally available. They have done a lot of therapy on themselves. I also feel like if at the time you want a distraction intimately, they will be the distraction. Okay, so if you are not ready for something long term, they will be that distraction that you need. I'm going to be very blunt with that. Okay, right, let's see what chakra you guys are working on at the time to meet this person. Nice. So you are definitely focusing on more things that are physical, like money and career, and you're also going to be in a really open phase. So you would have been adapting a lot. There would have been a lot of things kind of going wrong, and you would have been adapting a lot and kind of going with the flow and just understanding. Yeah, I think basically you would take this person's offer. How they will approach you is, I see they will actually come towards you. So that may be also something you're not used to, especially if you're very, very independent and you like to kind of make the first move or something like that. So yeah, just take that as it resonates. Okay, let's get a couple more. Let's see what else. Oh, gentle with words. Yeah, this person's very, very subtle. They don't tell you what they really want at first, so you'll be guessing. I feel like you're more of the masculine in the relationship, if anything. Yeah, we have climax. Love that. Beautiful. You'll get used to it. Exactly. Then we have secrets. This, I do feel like it will be kept a secret. I'm hearing I'm going to keep you in a locked box, which sounds really creepy. It's not. It's just basically you're not going to be wanting to share this connection with people for a while, just because you didn't expect it to come in. And also there's a sense of shame, I feel, of being just physically with somebody. If it is a physical connection, it will, you know, you may be quite scared about telling people whatever, but you will have definitely an instant attraction to this person. Your eyes will lock. You have very intense eyes, both of you. I feel like you may have blue eyes or something, because I feel like you both have very oceanic looking eyes. So with this person also, they like to get to the point. So they will tell you honestly who they are and what they're about. And if it doesn't match up with you, feel free to say yes or no. And yeah, really trust that intuition. Really, really trust that intuition. There we go. So this is very, very interesting. That is really nice, because what I see is there's a potential for a romantic connection. It's up to you if that's what you want. I feel this person, you love their back. When this person's on you, you like their back. They have moles on their back and you like touching them. They have really smooth skin. They also have beautiful hands. I'm seeing you imagining putting a ring on this person's finger. So if you do want a relationship, then you could actually eventually have that. It's really up to, I'm hearing interpretation, because it's how you are at the time, where you're at, and also just realizing like this person, they are very adaptable. So if you do want to be in a relationship with them, they will essentially give you time to think about it. This person could also be a Gemini. They have very like a buzzy head. They think a lot, and they also love dirty talk. They love talking to you and being dirty with you, and that is one main thing that will turn you on the most. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. They love grabbing your booty as well, like grabbing your butt and doing things like that. Like basically they're sitting down and they're grabbing your booty and they're like doing bouncing on top of it. Basically, there's a lot of that going on, a lot of sitting on each other, that type of stuff. Let's get one more. Yeah, you'll know this person likes you because they're all putting that effort very, very quickly. Okay, so that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really trying to, you know, be as subtle as possible, but also be as intense as possible, because it's my Scorpio energy. I want to get it out and let you guys know what's going on with the sexual energy. But I hope it resonates, and if you'd like to check out my crystal shop, that is down below, also with my my private reading rates. Have a great day, my lovelies, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Much love. Bye. Hello, group number 3. So let's get started with your reading. So I'm sorry if you can hear any outside noise. There's a massive storm going on outside right now, so you can probably hear the wind. So, you know, enjoy the background noise if you can hear that. Okay, so let's get started with this reading. So we're going to be doing the next person that you are physical with, and let's see who it is. So you guys chose the beautiful Mangano Calcite. She is such a light energy. I love her. She's really, 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 really pretty. Okay, so we're going to start off with this room. We're going to start off with her and see what she represents. And this is just going to be the energy around the connection. So it says journey, also known as Raido, R-A-I-D-O. And this is to do with journeying, progress, movement, and evolution. So for you guys, you may have just felt really, really stagnant. I'm hearing they're feeling the opposite. So you guys are feeling the opposite of that. You are basically going into a next path. I feel like this is just a general message for you, just anyway, that I feel like needs to come through. And what the main message is you guys are going through a massive progression. You guys are really being tested, and it's actually a good thing, because what it's doing is it's changing up your life, where annoyingly, I know sometimes obviously we don't always want to do that, but what I'm feeling is for you is there's a lot of movement happening. I feel like for you there is a lot of changes that need to happen. Anything beginning with R could also be an indication. I'm hearing the colour red as well, so it could be something to do with your stability. But the fact we have this card is just showing me that you guys are going on and have been going on a really long journey, just kind of feeling very confused, and you're kind of feeling like the opposite of this, like you're feeling like there's no movement, but there's going to be movement happening very soon. And what this is doing is it's going to bring this person in. For a lot of you guys, I do feel like this is going to be a long-term, I'm hearing very long-term partner, so get ready for that. So the next person that you may be physical with is somebody who is going to be your partner for life, which I love that. If it is someone very short term, it will be extremely short term. It will be like a night or a couple of nights, like here and there, that sort of thing. I feel for you guys, I'm going to, sorry, this is a weird noise in my voice. You're going towards your unusual type. Normally you go towards like a Pisces or someone who's like a water sign or something like that is what I'm feeling. But what I'm feeling is you're going to go towards someone who's more fixed or earthy, someone who is more stable, has more stability, has worked on their stability, they feel stable, they actually prove that they're stable, because a lot of you guys have been around people who just say stuff and they don't actually do it. So that's really, really interesting. I feel like a lot of you guys are learning how to become more vulnerable with people, which is also really good. I'm hearing the name Rachel for some of you guys. Rachel, Raquel, Rach. That's different ways of saying it. Raquel, Rachel, Rochelle, Rochelle. Yeah, lots of names like that. So we're going to pull a couple more of these runes. I feel drawn to do that. So we're going to be looking into the relationship. Let's see what the relationship's going to be like. Get my little magic bag out. Little bag of magic. Okay, this one. Let's get another one. I'm seeing like an 8 ball, you know those ones that you can buy, you shake, and they've got like a little triangle in there, like a little pyramid that tells you the future. I'm kind of getting that. And I'm also getting, I feel like group number 2 had this. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm also getting like gamer, something to do with gaming, something like that. I feel like I may have got that for that too. Okay, so this one here, this first one, so this is the relationship. This is to do with endings and beginnings, cycle of life, growth and abundance. And this is to do with renewal, growth, fertility and creation. So I literally feel like these are the same as group number 2. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but you know, you guys obviously, it's collective energy, you know, it's all very similar. So what I'm feeling is because we have these two together, this to me feels like you're no longer going to be around people that are taking advantage of you, especially physically. You're now wanting people who are very, emotionally mature. Yes, this means harvest, this means birch. So what I'm seeing I'm hearing like the name birch as well. Maybe your name means birch or harvest, I don't know. We've got the letter B essentially here as well. It could be RB, BR, something like that. I'm hearing the name Barney as well. So R for Rachel and then B for Barney. So this one here, the fact that it's all to do with endings and beginnings, you guys have needed to go through an ending right now. That's why things are just feeling like really uncomfortable. I'm hearing you're closing it out, time to get out. That's what I'm seeing. And that's why you have this connection coming towards you, because what this is doing is it's planting a seed in your life. Whereas before, it's kind of like when you have I'm seeing like a sell by date on food. You can't eat it when it's gone off, you know, you just got to let it go. You could hold on to it and it's stinking out your fridge, but you got to let it go. There's kind of like some connections you're having to deal with right now. Could be family, friends, partners, something like that. This relationship is bringing in a lot of creation, so you can expect some babies being born with this relationship if you are wanting that. Contraception up if you don't. And I'm also seeing the B for boobs. So for some of you guys, one of you has pointy boobs, so I'm sorry if you're both men. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, but with growth and abundance, this feels really good. You also feel really safe enough to be with this person, like you feel safe enough to plant your seeds and get in there, girl, like really get in there. Like actually fully garden, like water your garden. Like before, as an example, like in relationships that you've been in, they're kind of representing a garden. So you know the seeds represent your partnerships, and the connections that you've had and the seeds that you have basically just aren't growing anymore. And it's not that there's anything wrong with the seed. To me, it feels like it's something to do with the environment and the soil, but that seed isn't what you need anymore. So it's nothing wrong with really the seed. It's more to do with you and your energy and what you need. And what you need right now is to really trust yourself and listen to yourself, but also because you're bringing a new cycle, you've got your person coming in who's going to bring a lot of gorgeous sensual energy, which is what you fucking need. You fucking need that, girl. Yes. Okay. So let's get one more, and this is going to represent your person. Let's have a look and see my little bag. I do definitely shuffle, so I'll give it a little shake, 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 shake your booty. Plop. Okay, this one's nice. They may have a flag outside their door or a boat, something like that. That to me reminds me of like a boat or something. Okay, this one is to do with, it feels like forward direction. Oh, that's interesting. This is hammer, also known as thurisaz. Thurisaz, hammer. And then we have thurisaz and hammer. And then we have conflict, defense, strength, and protection. That is your person. That's really interesting. Your person is very protective over you. That's something that you've not really had before. A lot of people have kind of just really not given a shit about you. Like, I know it sounds really blunt. It's not that they haven't given a shit about you, okay? I just want to reiterate that. It's because these people don't care about themselves. So they've put that onto you, and then you are the one who suffered. But look, we have moving on up, moving on down. They might live in an apartment, because that kind of reminds me of like those buttons on a lift. So this is Tiwaz, victory, leadership, honor, bravery, and self-sacrifice. Wow, your person is going to be really intense. They feel like someone who loves love, loves relationships, has always wanted a connection, okay? So if this is somebody who's just going to be a fling, their sexual type is fucking raw, literally fucking raw. Very, very intense. This person is all in, all out, gone within like a couple of days. You know, if that's something you want, then that's great. If it's not, then it will be completely different, because obviously that's you're searching for what you want. You're not just going to have a fling. It's like if someone came up to you and you want to commit a relationship and this was a fling, you'd be like, no, thank you. You know, if that's obviously not what you want. So it's really about discovering what you want and what it is that you need. And that is just so amazing. Like, I love this for this group. This group is so interesting. What I'm also seeing is this is something you've never had before. You've never had someone who's really down for you, who really puts you first, who really gives you that energy and you can trust it. Like, you're not just going to debate about it and defend yourself. Like, you feel like you can really set up shop with this person, which I think is really, really nice. Okay, so let's get your card then. So we have the card of the storyteller. This person's a little old man in a young person's body. Like, this person is, if they're a woman, they're an old woman in a young woman's body. To me, they feel wise beyond their years. This person is very floral to me. Like, they feel very romantic. They love sex. They absolutely love sex. They absolutely love it. They are very, 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 very sexual. High sex drive. This person, you'll be into this person extremely quickly. Not gonna lie, very, very quickly. I cannot lie. It's very, very quick. This isn't something that maybe you choose, but because you are so attracted to this person, you're not going to feel like you want to rush. Like, it's not going to feel like an immediate like trauma response, like I have to be intense for this person. It's like, I just really want to. It's very, very conscious, and that's what's attracted you to this person. They're very, very conscious of what they're doing. This person's very mature. Like, this person's really on your wavelength. There's somebody you need right now in your life. I really feel that. That is so, so lovely. Yeah, I really, really love that. Let me just get one more. I feel like I want to pull one more of these cards. Ooh. Wow, another red one. Oh my lord, you both are so sexual. Oh my god, you're both probably ruled by Mars. So this could be a Scorpio Aries relationship. It could be both of you have Aries in your chart, or Scorpio or Aries in your chart. It feels like two very intense personalities, and this is something that you actually really want to attract, because I feel for you, even if you don't know it, what you need is someone to really take charge. It doesn't mean that you can't take charge. It means that they're going to do what other people have not done for you, which is do all the sexual things that you want. Like, they're going to be on top of you, they're going to be slamming you against the wall in a non-gross way, in a very intense, beautiful way. They're going to be picking you up, they're going to be doing things for you, getting things for you. They're the sort of person that, if you are a female and you get periods, they're the sort of person to go out and get you your period pads. And that sounds so blunt, but honestly, guys, I'm really, really feeling that. Like, there's somebody who's like, I'll get the condoms, you know, I'll get that, I'll get this. It's like, I'm hearing you don't owe me anything. Not literally, like that's what they're saying. Money wise, like, you don't owe me any money for, you know, me buying you something. It's like, this person is honourable. I really, really like this person. I'm hearing, I don't care if they're a fling, I don't care if they're a relationship. This is somebody that you need to actually just experience, because that is why you're going through so much confusion, because you don't know which way is up right now, and that is okay. All right, it looks to me these two lines are making that be. It's almost like you're crossing a mountain. You don't know where you're going yet, but you are definitely crossing a mountain. Once you're on the other side, it's going to feel so much easier. within about 6 months you could attract this person, possibly. Obviously not for everyone, but for some of you guys. And this person could be foreign. Possibly. That's for only some of you. If you generally don't like traveling or anything like that, it could be you meet them online or something, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look and see. Let's pull one of these cards. Let's see what wants to come out here. They wear a witch's hat. That's really interesting. So they might be, if they're a male, a warlock or a wizard. Or if they're a woman, they're a witch. It's kind of like they love anything spiritual. They love like the occult, and they find it very sexy. That's what they find very sexy about you. You're going to meet in a really random way. You're going to meet when something is in retrograde, when a planet's in retrograde. Venus is in retrograde. That's interesting. It could be when Venus is in retrograde that you meet each other. So look up when Venus possibly goes into retrograde. We have the 8th house mystery. That's so nice. Feels very Scorpionic the way you're meeting. It's like you are really divinely guided to this person. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I know you're going through so much, but you've got something really important to look forward to. Like this feels so amazing. And I just really, really like this. I'm really, really happy for you guys. So you can expect some really beautiful, yummy sex with this person. They're gonna make you like a cup of tea after you fucked. They're gonna make you pizza. They're gonna buy you pizza. They're gonna buy you your favorite food just because you know it turns you on, because they know it turns you on, you know? Like those little things that you have been so deprived of. I'm hearing, girl, you have been waiting and you're gonna get it. Like you are going to get it. I'm also seeing they're buying you flowers. Like this person is so honourable. I don't know how else to explain it, but they really do take charge, and that's going to be the style of the intimacy that you both have. You're probably going to have like things like you're going to have like something around your hands, around your face. So you might have like a gag or like something around your wrists. Very Scorpio connection. Like if you're both not Scorpios, the sex style is very Scorpionic. It's like you really want to feel and experience them, not even just sexually, like you using that to kind of experience them in that way, but it's not just that. It's like it's more than that. It's really a very, very, very past life relationship. It feels like I wasn't expecting this from this reading. Like it feels, wow. I feel like this is such a little gift that you have not realized. You don't realize this is coming until I've told you. I want to just clarify that retrograde. So we have the Sage. So you're going to be, that's why it's happening, because you are clearing things out. We've got retrograde, we've got review, and then we've got the Sage. You're clearing things out. So once you've done the clearing that needs to happen, this person will arrive. Let's get one more card around that retrograde. I feel like that retrograde card is very, very, very important. So let me just grab my tarot and we will have a look into that. Okay guys, so let's get you a tarot card. Let's just clarify this. Oh my god. Wow, your life is going to majorly change. Oh my god, that is just stunning. That is so stunning. Oh wow. Okay, let's clarify this. Oh my god, no more conflict. Hi bitch. Oh, no more conflict. Yes. You're going to feel so safe with this person. Oh my god. So if it's just a fling, it's going to be life changing. Oh my god. And you wouldn't think that, but honestly, I'm going to try and move this light a little bit so you can see. That is actually insane. That is crazy. Wow. So this person is going to arrive really, really randomly. They're going to most likely come through. You're going to meet them possibly I feel like in real life, like not online. It feels to me like a coffee shop or somewhere just really, really random. This person sees you, they come up to you. They are, like I say, they are very driven. So they're going to come up to you. You're going to be staring at their penis. If they're a woman, you're probably going to be staring at their boobs or their hair or something. Like you're staring at something and you don't mean to do it, but your eyes go there. You may be, it sounds so random, I'm sorry guys, this reading is so weird, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You might be very fertile. So if you are a woman, you might be on your period or something. So you might not want to be physical at the start because of that. This person's amazing. Like this person has been waiting to meet you. That's absolutely crazy. Like this doesn't feel like a reading. This literally feels like I'm experiencing it in real life. That's otherworldly. This is amazing. So I love it. So you're no longer going to feel tired. This is basically how you've been feeling for such a long time, which is very, very, very stuck, really uncomfortable, basically feeding others' mouths. So basically you have been giving and giving and giving and not getting anything. And that's what I feel within physically as well. People physically, that's what you've been getting, is you've been feeding other people but not feeding yourself. And your pussy's gonna be fed. I love that. Oh my God, that is so amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna leave these there. So let's get you a chakra card. I wanna see the main thing of what you are working on to bring in this connection. Wow, we have universal light. So let's have a little look at her. She is number 34, which together makes 7, which is very, very highly spiritual. So 34. 34. So this is the soul star chakra. Wow, I love that. Open your heart to receive the love of universal light available to you at all times. You're an amazing, powerful being, and now it's time to believe in your light. I'm a divine channel of universal light. So this is basically what you're learning for meeting this person, is you're learning how to attract what it is that feels right for you without fear. That's how this person comes in, because this person can feel that you're fearless, and they love that. That's what they find very attractive about you. So let's get you a couple more cards around this connection. Hard. Yep. That's this energy. Oh my God, I want to read this to you guys. They're going to be that pretty much all the time they're with you. I'm hearing, I don't care if you are, growing old with this person and doing stuff. You're going to be doing stuff into your like 80s, 90s, if you physically can do that. Submerge yourself in masculine energy. Get rough and tough with something, your man or your woman. You can handle some passion and strong force. That's what I always say to men. Touch the hardness of wood, metal, jewelry, kickbox, play a sport, or embrace active sexual activity. Yes, oh my God, I love that. That's great. What's happening is you're really understanding yourself, which is causing you to not sacrifice anymore. Like, yeah, exactly. You'd be foolish to literally sacrifice for another person. Like, you're not doing that anymore. You're done with that. Yeah, your person's emotionally sensitive to you and your feelings, which is really, really nice. So before, you've had connections where you've kind of had to be obsessed about them, so just to essentially keep them. But this person, to switch around the roles, is your person is very obsessed with you. And it's like, it sounds really weird to say, but how a dad or mum is obsessed with their child. Like, they absolutely love you. Like, they find you so cute and fascinating and fun and friendly and pretty and all these things, but I will say just to pace yourself, because it feels to me like you will try and rush it, but this person will remind you to slow down. They are somebody who doesn't like to do things fast if it doesn't feel right, which is so attractive. I love that so much. Okay, so let's get you a couple more cards around this person. Let's see who they are. Let's see any more sexual details. Is there anything else that wants to come through? Oh, I want to pull one of these cards here. Oh, yes. So it's coming in quickly. One thing my guides are saying, that you need to relax. A lot of you guys are, yep, perfect. A lot of you guys need to relax because you definitely work too much. And what I mean by working too much is you're not giving yourself enough time for play. Okay, so I'm trying to show you this card. There's so many lights going on. Okay, so we have present and then we have commitment. Love this so much. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to your future. If you're worried about you're not going to meet anyone, you are literally, what you're learning right now is to be in the moment, because when you're in a connection, you don't have control over that person. So you are essentially learning right now, before you meet them, to be okay with inner conflict and be okay with not knowing things, and any sort of other conflict you're going through with relationships too. And you're definitely going to get married to this person if you want to. Okay, so they could be a Gemini. There could be somebody who is just very intelligent. They got a really quick mind, and a quick they come really quickly. Okay, with Pluto, yes, very, very deep person. They go deep in lots of different ways. And then we have the North Node. This person's definitely part of that future. They could be your North Node. So basically, if you say, I don't know, you have Scorpio North Node, they could be a Scorpio, something like that. Basically, also what this person is doing is they're overdoing it right now. So okay, this is a message for both of you. Both of you need to slow down. This is probably one of the most comfortable relationships you've ever been in and you're ever going to be in, because this person just feels like absolutely like home. And it's not sort of a message I get in this type of reading, but it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. There we go. This is literally the relationship. This is such like a synchronistic reading. So we have, which is so funny, go deeper and ignite your passion. Isn't that so funny? Like literally go deeper is such a sexual thing to say. So go deeper, ignite your passion. What I want, and what I'm hearing from my guides, what I want you to do is really focus on what you're passionate about. You will manifest what you want around that, okay? It all starts with you. It all starts with you focusing on you. And what it means by ignite your passion, I feel, is to look at yourself from all different angles. Not just to see yourself as a worker, a mum, a friend, a daughter, a son, whatever. Not to just see that, but to also realize that if people aren't making space for you, they need to go, because you're taking up more space and you need more space. And what happens when we become more authentic with ourselves is we need more space. We can't be tied down anymore. Okay, and you're definitely going deeper with somebody, and it's very, very exciting. Let's just see how you're going to meet. Any other way of how they're going to meet? Doctor's office, therapist's office, something like that. Very Scorpionic, like a place of transformation. Could also be a spiritual group. We have Sag, 11th house, and Neptune. Can also be hearing through a drive-through. That's very random. Yeah, could be online, but I'm not too sure about that. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys. My rates and crystal shot are below. Thank you for being here. It was a pleasure doing your reading today. I very much enjoyed this group, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. So you got the beautiful rhodonite. I always get this confused. Rhodonite or rhodochrosite? One of the two. Rhodonite, I'm pretty sure that is. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you. Who are you attracting? And let's see. So we have this little rune here. Looks like an M. So M could be a name or a city or something like that. Maybe a state. I'm picking up on mum. So it could be something to do with like a connection there. I don't know. Something there. I don't know what that is. But something to do with maybe their mum or something. So with M, this represents Ehwaz. EHWAZ, also known as horse. Slow but steady progress, harmony, teamwork, and loyalty. So that's kind of what I feel like you're being awakened to right now, is who is actually in your tribe, who really does have the best intentions, who really is very loyal. One thing I will say also is just not to rush anything. This group feels like it could be a slow moving relationship, and it could also be a very short term. But one thing I will say is I think you may have a relationship before this person. It feels to me like a short term connection before this person, and then this is like kind of the main person you're going to meet here, and have a long term connection. So with the loyalty as well, this is basically asking you to get really loyal about your life. Like, what do you want to dedicate yourself to? What do you want to invite into your life? All those sort of things. Because you've waited a long time to be with somebody like this. So I will say it may take a little bit longer, because I feel like you guys are still learning a few things. But that's why we have slow and steady, because basically there's no rush. So you're also learning harmony in your relationships. You're learning to make sure you get what you give out. To really manifest a connection where it is reciprocal, because I'm hearing we're done with non-reciprocal, which yes, also. And also when you get physical with this person, you are inviting in somebody who, you know, you're trusting with your body. And if you don't feel safe, then don't invite this person in, you know, literally don't invite them in your house. I also see if you're looking to move or move out by yourself, say if you lived with family or live with other people, I do see you may be in a house by yourself by the time you're meeting this person. So that is an indication that you can meet them by the time you move, okay? So let's get you another rune, and let's see. Wow. The root chakra, hi. Okay, this person's opening your heart chakra. You're not really, you are interested in this person, but you are a little bit scared. at the same time. Okay, so let's get one about the relationship. Let's see about the relationship. Let's get these two. Okay, so this one looks like a little lightning. Let's see about this one. So this is the Sowulo, sun, that's represents sun. And then it says success, energy, good health and happiness. And then this one looks like a little table, which is that way. That looks like a phone to me, something you put up to your ear. That's quite interesting. Perthrow, destiny, fate, chance, secrets and the unknown. So that's what I'm feeling, is you're magically just you're gonna meet them. You're not going to plan it at all. Like, you're not going to be thinking like, oh, well, you know, I'm probably going to meet someone on this day. No, it's not going to be like that. Very unexpected. You could meet them through a hobby, something like cosplay, you know, photography, from boxing to fitness to art. It could be something like that. That's how I feel like you're going to meet them. I'm hearing definitely through a hobby of some kind. The connection is definitely part of your destiny. It's really sensitive, really gentle, like a really easy connection. And both of you are very ready for it at the time. You may just want to be physical, and I'm hearing that is totally fine if that's something you would like. I'm hearing don't be afraid to experiment if you haven't experimented enough already. Don't be afraid to try out new things, and also just really trust your intuition, girl, because honestly you have gone through a lot with people, and the last thing you want is to not trust your intuition. You know, we don't want to do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. So with the sun, success, energy, good health and happiness. You could have gone through a health situation before meeting this person, but also this person has good vibes. Like, they are very bright and sunny and fun, and they also could look slightly tanned because they like to be in the sun, or they come from somewhere, or their parents come from somewhere that is very hot, therefore that's why they are tanned, or have dark skin because they are possibly from that type of country. I'm hearing from Nigeria to, what's the other place I'm thinking of? India to Pakistan to Hawaii, all those types of places. I'm seeing slightly darker skin. I don't feel like this person's European. They feel likely like they have darker skin, dark hair, dark features. They could have brown eyes, they could have greeny blue eyes. I don't feel like they have one particular eye colour unless it's just brown. I don't see them having greeny or blue eyes. They're more brown or greeny blue eyes. They don't have green or blue. It'll be like greeny blue. I don't know why, but I'm thinking up on two random things. One is Big Bang Theory, and number two is Big Brain Academy. That's really interesting. So if that resonates with you guys, let me know in the comments if that resonates with you. You might bond over Big Bang Theory or something like that. Oh, you also, if you do cosplay, you might end up like doing like the costume and being in like a cosplay place, and something like that. Okay, so the last thing I want to do with the these is I want to get a rune around the around this person. Sorry, tell me this person. Who is this person? Okay, so we have this little one that's like a bee. Let's get another one, and I. Kind of reminds me of like the name Bianca, Beatrice. I mean, Beatrice is with an E, but this kind of reminds me of that. Okay, let's take this one off. I mean, you could meet through your mum and their mum, which would be funny if you actually just have sex, because that would be really funny. Okay, so then we have B and I here. So this is Birch, renewal, growth, fertility and creation. And this one is Isa, ice, taking a break, delay, stillness and patience. So we have Birch and ice. So this is who this person is. So renewal, growth, fertility and creation, taking a break, delay, stillness and patience. So you may meet this person when you're a little bit older. For some of you guys, it might not be in teens, it might be mid to late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I don't see it being you being a teenager for some of you guys. I also want to say, like, if you've been waiting like a long time for somebody, you know, you're thinking, I don't want to meet somebody before I'm 30 or before I'm 40, before I'm 50. Don't worry about that. It's not actually a timing thing for you guys. I feel like it's more about self-worth. I think for a lot of you guys is you feel your worth is going to be determined by your age. It's not. You're going to be a sexy hot mama or a sexy hot male, you know, to this person, and that's going to be really attractive to them. This person is very, very creative. They're also extremely patient. They're also extremely slow, like not like, I don't know how to explain it, but like they do things slowly. They don't like to rush. They're very mentally fast, but physically they take things very slow. They are very masculine. So if you're wanting a male, a very masculine male, like really masculine. Okay, so let's have a look at your card. Let's see more about the connection. Ooh, hi, the artist. I mean, come on, they are not playing. We have number 23, the artist. This person is effing artistic. So artistic. Wow. Oh my God, I love this. And then this is another one, the pioneer. So you could meet this person through your career, especially if your career is, you know, quote unquote artistic or very artistic. It could be through career, because this person pioneers your career, like they help you to get your career off the ground. They could also be, very randomly, a banker who gives you a loan and you flirt with them, because I don't know if it's because you're giving me money, but I'm really attracted to you. I really like that. So we have 23 and 13. You're both very similar. I feel like this sounds really weird to say, but you are the thinner one in the connection, because it seems to me like someone is very voluptuous and someone is very thin. That's what I'm getting from both of these. So just take it as it resonates. But I feel like your person is very open to you. You can guarantee this person's going to be really blunt. So when they are physical with you, it's going to be pretty much all or nothing. You're going to know if they want to be physical with you. They're not going to play any games. It's not going to be secretive. You're going to feel it off them, like really strong energy. If you're not ready for anything intense, this probably isn't the right connection to have right now, but when you are ready, they will appear. And I feel this person, yeah, they have dark brown hair or black hair. They have really intense eyes. They also are searching for a partner. So if you do want a relationship, that could be a possibility if that's something that you'd like. Yeah, so let's see anything else about the connection. Let's see the type of energy that the connection is. Let's have a look and see. Don't want this one. Yeah, let's take this one. Ooh, communication. I did feel there's going to be a lot of communication between both of you. There we go. Patience. Yeah, there's something about patience with both of you. I'm hearing don't rush it. I'm hearing someone shushing me as well. They're going, shh, don't rush it. And then we have goals. Yeah, so your focus is right now on your goals, on your career, on your monies. Because you are learning to take responsibility, like financially wise right now. That's why they aren't coming into your life right now. Sorry if you can't see, I'm going to try and move that down there. Yeah, this person may like crystals and rocks and things like that. They may have a lot of rocks and crystals in their house that may make you want to jump them, especially if you like crystals. They're also a film goer. They're very good at relaxing. Like they're very good at selecting the film and, you know, creating a nice space. Very Taurus with this person. Very Taurus. Okay, let's see anything else about the connection. Let's see any way of them. Just anything about the relationship. Okay, so it could definitely be through a hobby, is what I'm feeling that you meet. This person could be a Cancerian. They could be a Gemini. I'm hearing a ginger Gemini, so some of you guys, it could be ginger. So I'm getting a lot of different looks in this group. Oh yes, Pisces, lots of water signs in this group. So yeah, there could be a Cancer. Oh, there we go, look, literally just pulled the Cancer card. I love that. There could be a Pisces, Leo, Cancer. This person is very nerdy. They've got a really deep sexual side to them that you wouldn't expect. Of course, we've got the creativity card. Yeah, you would not expect this person to be like that at all. They look really innocent on the outside, but really deeply sexual on the inside, like whoa. They are a massive nurturer. Once they see you, they're going to be pretty much attached to you. So, you know, I feel like you're going to feel like that too. They have a really big mouth, so that's really handy for certain things. They have really big eyes as well, and I see someone orgasming on someone's face, basically. Whoever has the biggest hair is most likely going to be the receiver of, oh my god, this is such a gross way of saying it. Thank you guides, thank you spirit guides for this. Whoever has the biggest hair is the receiver of the semen. Oh my god, that's so funny. One of you has curly hair, like afro or just curly hair. Yeah, your hair is wild, girl. It's amazing. Okay, what's the main thing you guys are learning before you meet each other? What's the main thing you're both learning? fisting. No, but yeah, I could do that as well. I don't know if people like doing that, but some people do. So yeah, that's what you're learning. Personal power. You're learning to fucking plow through shit and just actually get shit done, not be scared of things. I'm hearing not be scared of shit, doing all the things. And you are also becoming much more powerfully, you'll become much more stronger physically as well. Like you are most likely going to have abs or muscles, or you're just going to feel very, very emotionally or physically strong. You're going to feel very, very, very good. Okay, I love that. So working on that solar plexus, love that. Let's have a looky into this person. This person is so kinky. Like I'm getting massive amount of whips and things. Yeah, this person gets your heart pumping and other things pumping. They're also do have a jealous side. They are very nurturing, so you can expect this person to really protect you. Very cuddly, very sweet, very, like I say, very innocent on the outside, but really sexually inside. They're also, they love being at home. They love being physical in the house. They don't really like going places as much. They're not the sort of person, yeah, there we go, perfect. They're really synchronistic tonight. We have introverted and then we also have taste. This person loves tasting. They're very Taurusy. They're not a Taurus, but they feel very Taurusy. They love taste and food and drink. They can taste things very strongly. They're also very introverted, so they don't like to be around a lot of people. That's why they have their hobbies, because they like to kind of keep to themselves. This is really random, but they may own an electric scooter or electric bike or something like that, maybe even an electric car. All right, so before we get the last cards here for the tarot, I just want to pull you an advice card for you guys and see what wants to come out. Live in the now, which is very Leo, so a lot of you guys could be struggling with that, and set strong boundaries. There's a lot of people who are, okay, energetically they're expecting you to create boundaries. These people in your life, especially if they're very sorry guys, especially if they're very immature, they're the ones who are waiting for you to set the boundaries, because they are incapable because of their maturity level, essentially. So any type of relationship you have is all about setting those boundaries and getting comfortable with setting those boundaries. Okay, so these are the cards to do with just the relationship in general. We're just going to see what wants to come out. You are also possibly healing from a little bit of heartbreak, healing from an ex, healing from an old flame, old wound that may be resurfacing. Unakite is also really big on blood, so if you are, it might be something to do with blood for you guys, for health wise. You may be getting a blood transfusion or something like that. I mean, obviously if that doesn't resonate at all, just take it as resonates. It isn't a health reading, I don't do health readings, but that's just what I felt. Also, Unakite is really good for the blood, so if you need that right now, then that's really good. But what Unakite also represents is lots of different energies. So there's a lot of stuff just going on right now. If you can't keep track of yourself, that's totally normal. But we also have the Six of Swords and the Emperor. You are moving on to someone who is much more powerful in themselves, who knows themselves, who owns the room, and really powerful. Not someone who's egotistical, which is something you have possibly attracted before, but they're not at all. They're someone who really loves you, who can take care of you, very motherly or fatherly, and yeah, very, very beautiful. Let's get one more card. Lovely. They are asking you to take that risk. Okay. If you are struggling to know if this is the right person, that is your confirmation, my love, and you deserve to get physical with someone new. So I feel the most possibly could be by 8 months to manifest this person, possibly 8 weeks. I'm picking up on October and it's December at the moment, and that's roughly about 10 months, so it could be 8 to 10 months. Yeah, but I'm hearing like the 8th month you can meet them, so it could be in August, like Leo or Cancer season. So yeah, if you're also trying to build something and you're really scared about starting it, this is just your massive confirmation to do that. So that is your reading, guys. Have a great day. Rates and crystals show up below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.